Well, howdy friends, Brian Flechsig of Mad River Outfitters and the Midwest Fly Fishing Schools, and welcome back to one of our new product alerts. And today we're going to talk about our friends at Dr. Slick. That's right, Steve and the whole crew and our rep, now Ben Hunting. What a fabulous company based out in Belgrade, Montana. And they make some of the finest fly fishing instruments and fly tying tools, for that matter, in the business. I think I've been selling Dr. Slick since 1990. And they've always been a big part of Mad River Outfitters and a big part of my life. So we've got an exciting announcement for the 2025 season. First of all, you all know I am only slightly hypocritical because, as you all know, you see me wear these a lot. These are always on my hip, either here in the shop or fishing, and these are my Manly pliers. And no, these will not replace my Manly pliers. But for those that don't love the Manlies, and if you haven't seen myself and Flip Palette and just loads of other people talk about Manly pliers, you can probably find a video right there, maybe several videos. We've talked about these things ad nauseum. And if you can't see that link, it's down in the description below me. For those, we often get people that ask if Manly makes a more needle nose, say for barracuda or for pike or muskie, or some folks just like a different profile. I mean, after all, these are pretty small. I do have small hands. A lot of folks want a more traditional profile of a plier, or a more traditional plier profile, as they say. And so Dr. Slick has done it, and they've done it in spades. And the good news is these are not $350 pliers. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, as of right now, these are all, I believe they're all under $100. Let me confirm that. Of course, there's not a single price tag on there. So if I'm not mistaken, each one of these is under $100 as we speak. Quote me on that. We know how these things are constantly changing these days. Well under $100. So it's just probably the best value in a quality pair of pliers. So each one of them, hold on. I can tie any knot, anything. I am invincible. I don't know where I would be without my Kyex magnifiers. Of course, available at madriveroutfitters.com. Click in. Anyhow, back to pliers. These are my Kyex glasses. Somebody was in the shop today and they said, Brian, do you have stock in Kyex glasses? I thought he meant, do you have back stock so I can pick a color? And I said, sure, of course we have stock. He said, no, do you own stock in Kyex glasses? He said, because you should. These are all made out of 6061-T6 aluminum. They have aluminum frame. They have tungsten carbide cutters, and they've got a nice grippy material for the handles. They're knurled on both sides of the handle so your fingers can get in, your thumb can get in. Really, really nice handle design. And they are also half smooth, half serrated jaws, which is also very nice. It offers you up the option. So the first one in the series is the MicroBurst Plier. And the MicroBurst Plier is 5 3/4 inches. And it is a needle nose style. So for somebody that wants a smaller profile, again, me with the small hands, this size, this MicroBurst works pretty well. But 5 3/4 inches on the MicroBurst. They are spring loaded, so they will stay open until you close them. Which, by the way, these all come with an extra set of the tungsten carbide cutters, should you ever wear those out, and a hex key so you can easily replace them, and they come with an extra set of jaws should you need that. As I'm looking, I might have been wrong, half smooth, half serrated. These are serrated on both sides on the MicroBurst. So I might have been just reading on one particular pair of pliers. And next up is the Typhoon Plier. Now the Typhoon Plier has been in the Dr. Slick line for quite some time. This does have some non-serrated and then serrated areas on that nose, and these are the blunt nose, so they're a little bit more like the Manleys, and these come in at 6.5 inches. Then next up is the Squall pliers. The Squalls also are mostly serrated, kind of lightly serrated in the back, a little more heavily, and then they do have a flat spot at the tip. And the Squall pliers come in at 7.5 inches. Here's the extra cutters and the extra set of jaws, should you need them. And then the monster, the Monsoon. The Monsoon, same jaw configuration as the MicroBurst and the Monsoon and the Squall. And the Monsoon come in at a whopping 8.5 inches. That's a big, big pair of pliers. I do, in fact, carry needle nose with me, again, when I'm pike or muskie fishing, when I need to keep my hands a little further away than the Manleys do. I do carry a pair of needle nose pliers with me, especially saltwater fishing, because I love, you might have heard this, I love barracuda fishing. And sometimes shark fishing, but I hardly ever catch shark. But I love barracuda fishing, and having a good pair of needle nose is very important to me. So all of these come with this Kyex, which is a Kyex. Sorry, it's a Kyex sheath, and they swivel. I mean, who'd have thunk that? Really kind of brilliant. And so if you're reaching back and you need to swivel them to get the right angle to pull them out, swivel. They have a belt clip on there, so you can easily clip them on your belt, and all of them have this bungee lanyard to prevent you from losing them in the drink. So these Kyex sheaths are actually pretty cool. And again, they rotate. I mean, who would have thunk? It's like flashing Christmas lights. Who thought of that? Good Lord. Anyhow, so let's do a quick test. Let's take the Squall and let's try to cut some backing. I believe I have 20-pound backing here. We're going to reach in with the cutters, and oh, whew, that was like butter. That was so much fun. I'm going to do that again. Oh, look at that. That's...
Can you get a sound test on that?
That's pretty good.
Cut it right up next to the mic there.
Cut it right up next to the mic? Sure.
With that smooth butters.
Hopefully you heard that. It's really a beautiful sound, I have to admit. Okay, and now we move to 40-pound Rio PowerFlex wire bite tippet, which of course is important to me for barracuda and shark fishing. That has to be a typo. Has to be a typo. Let's do that again. Oh man, I'm telling you, that is slick. Hold on, sound test. Ooh. Sounds like wire being cut. And I'm telling you, cut. I mean, that is truly like butter. So you know what? I'm calling out the $300 pliers. I don't think you need them. I guess there's some of them that are made in America, and there's a validity to that. Regardless, if you want a good quality pair of fishing pliers, nothing says fly fishing about these. These are just fishing pliers. I mean, they have absolutely nailed these. I love the kind of stealth black color. Tungsten carbide cutters, 6061 aluminum frame and jaws. You've got the grippy handles, comes with the sheath, and they're under $100. I mean, these guys have knocked it out of the park. So again, you have the MicroBurst is the smallest. The Typhoon is next with the blunt nose. You have the Monsoon, the Squall pliers, 7.5 inches, and then the big boys in the Monsoon. New from Dr. Slick in 2025. An excellent revamp, an excellent addition to the line, and of course, as always, available here at Mad River Outfitters, and my button is stuck to the table. So anyway, friends, we appreciate you being here. Thanks for your support. We depend on your support, as a matter of fact, so thank you for that. If you ever have any questions about these videos that you see here on YouTube or anything related to Mad River Outfitters or fly fishing, pick up the phone and give us a call here at the shop or shoot us an email. Remember that we have to work here in the shop, so we can't really monitor the comments here on YouTube. But of course, we monitor the shop basically 7 days a week. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free, and that way you don't miss an episode. Hit the like button, hop on over to our website and register for our monthly newsletter, and that way you stay up to date with everything new and exciting and where we're heading and what we're up to. So thanks as always for being here, and stay tuned. We've got a ton more fly fishing content coming your way.